Hey you guys, welcome back to another CzieReactsqe, where we watch the fun, weird, crazy, and interesting, and question everything. Real or fake, you decide, let me know, leave it in the comments. I will meet you there after the video. A comment below helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate that. Video is for entertainment purposes only. I do hope you enjoy it. Let's get into it.
This is insane.
Trust me, this is nothing.
This is nothing? This is real life Fallout.
So about 100 foot down now under the city streets. It takes you to number 10 Downing Street in the Houses of Parliament.
What? Really?
Yes.
In Parliament? This one?
Yeah.
All of these would plug in and connect to another military base. This is like another phone. Water and fresh air was still made here. Was it a real bowling alley or just pins? Oh. Recreational facilities under this ground?
Yeah.
Smoke control doors.
Do not touch anything that says CO2. Don't press any fire alarms because they can set off halon and CO2, so you will literally asphyxiate down here.
Oh, he just hit the elevator button.
Only go in twos. Don't want to get trapped in a lift.
I'm in.
Okay.
So you guys are going up right now?
I'm gonna wait.
Just do a test. I feel the vibration. Like to be underneath a subway train, that's how deep we are.
This is crazy.
Yeah, thirsty.
Bro, Nicolas Cage is in here.
Yo. This is what it used to look like when it was in use.
Dude, a nice 1950s retro look. Now we're going underground more.
This is so cute.
What the hell's going on here?
It's absolutely so.
Like a gift shop? Or a museum?
Cafeteria. And to make you feel at home when the surface is all irradiated and dead.
This is nuts. Now we're inside the kitchen, obviously. That still works. You know why it still works? Because these are built to last. Remember, imagine if your cake thing broke. What are you gonna do, build another one? Come on, no more cake when that breaks. This is the coolest thing.
Oh, the underground bike.
Hell yeah. Underground riding a bike.
This is
So
insane.
I think right
Like,
here, if I'm not mistaken, is a turbine. But I could be completely wrong here. Oh, that was Dan sneezing. Scared me. See, did I come this way? I'm already lost. Like, did I come through here to get to the Grenade Center? I think I did, actually. The cage, not the bees. I don't know. What's in here? Oh, wall smash. Let's go through it. You ended up at just some chairs. Like, you have the outside space and you could still build more underneath. So it's just crazy how much we can use of this earth, you know? I don't know, it's just insane to me that we built this. Look how trippy this looks. That's crazy. Oh, wow. That's crazy. It just took us to this room. That reminds me of, like, Fallout. I just can't grasp this, like, adventure, even with, like, the retro wood cut like this. And, like, the wood paneling. The retro 1950s, almost Poconos American vibe. Here's what I think is crazy, too. Imagine, like, what are they gonna serve you for like 20 years underground? So this was a potato peeling machine. So that's good, you know? This is probably the most indestructible potato peeling machine the world has ever seen. So I am now walking through the other side I did not see yet. The side that Matthew Williams did not give us a tour in. So I don't know where this goes or what's here. You know, there's probably spots in here that we'll never see because of how big it is down here. This room has a keypad to get into. What was here? Whole security. This is the administration area. What the hell? It goes so far down. Look at the lights. We'll have to check that out. This could have been the whole telecoms area. Just for the communication, for anything. The computers could have been here. The paperwork. All the main bits. Feels weird in here. I feel like these are like the back rooms. Come on, tell me not. No joke. This really does go so far. What's cool is that they try to make it feel like we're in an office, but as soon as you open up a door that shouldn't even be opened, you know that nope, you're inside of a big, huge metal like tube. Now it's getting darker. Danger, asbestos. So we don't want to go in there. I wonder if these were just bunkers. What else would it be? The first James Bond film? I mean, this is real life Fallout. That is no joke. Made it to the end. Now I'm filming going to the other side. This just cuts back to this side. I don't know, I'm assuming if I had to guess, because it's so wide open, it feels like this is where just everyone would sleep, the bunkers. but I don't know though. This is the air vents. All your air would come through all these. There's a whole bunch of them. There are the bunkers bathrooms. Super small, like being inside like a submarine. I smell something nasty here. I don't know, like something's burning. But there was a projector shooting something at this wall. So I'm not sure what this room was about. What the hell? Why is this here? Oh, what the heck? The gas mask. Respiratory equipments must be worn. What the hell? CO2? Ventilation equipment. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I am so curious that I just want to know. I see cages, lockers for workers maybe? What the heck is this? Decontamination unit. I'm not going in there. I don't know if I should go down here anymore. I'm getting nervous. I'm way past like my comfort zone. I'm getting nervous. I just want to know, I don't know why I'm getting nervous. I think because I just don't know what I'm doing. Dude, why is the thing lived out of service? Bro, I don't, nah, I'm walking.
Stay still.
Dude, I am freaking the out. Yeah, what's that? 1975. We're free. God, I can't believe it. I just feel weird after that. Just walked right out back in London under there. This is insane.
Trust me, this is the best thing.
I am definitely keeping that whole clip. I know it's a long one. I'm keeping it in. I am. Because we see and hear things about tunnels and cities underground. So having seen that gives you like more of a visual or perspective. That is what, 1975, like who knows when it was built, but like and what the technology, like, yeah, I think there would be tunnels and cities way better than what they were. Like they were there. They were like, did you see that one part that was, it was like a silo underground. And he looked across and there, like, my mind is blown right now, you guys. I'm gonna leave the whole thing in. Yeah, my mind is blown.
So he finds victims in the water. We trained him up to work on, his purpose was boat fishing.
Okay.
So, you know, when they decompose at the bottom, the bones get down in the muck and you can't find them down there. So it's his job is to find it. And then he tells us where it is and we go back and dig it up.
Wow.
So he finds victims in the water.
I had no idea you could train an otter to do that. That is so insane. I wish they had stats on how many bodies they've recovered, like how many times it brought in closure to families who wouldn't otherwise have it. That is kind of like really cool. I had no idea that you could even do that.
Oh, wow. I love it.
These are so cool. I don't have the skill set to do them, but I love watching. It makes me want to try it though. I had no idea you do layers like this. Oh, it's so pretty. I wonder how that looks on the out. If you can do something like that, you should send that in and I'll put it in the video. That is amazing. I love it.
Yeah, I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
You've heard of the electric eel, right? What if I were to tell you that those are electric hornets? Allow me to explain. Meet the Oriental hornet. These flying pain inducers are found everywhere, including Africa, Asia, Europe, South America, and they're known for having one of the most painful stings in the insect kingdom. It's been described as feeling like lava coursing through your veins for days, just so you know. The pain could last for days.
Wow.
I do not like hornets. But what really separates this hornet from the rest are those yellow bands around their body. Those bands absorb sunlight and convert the sunlight into electricity, like a built-in solar panel. But what's even crazier is scientists have no idea what the electricity is used for. However, the belief is that it quite literally supercharges the hornet. Like they become faster, stronger, sharper senses, faster reflexes. I do not like it. Moral of the story, solar-powered hornets are real. Not a sentence I'd ever thought I'd say. And as always,
Terrifying.
follow for more facts.
Something that we all experience, this Truman Show stuff.
Y'all see how there's no cars behind me, right? You know, watch by the time I get to my house, there's gonna be cars driving right near me. Watch this. This shit happens every time. Watch this shit. Just pay attention. By the time I reach my yard, there's gonna be a bunch of cars, bro.
So there's no cars over here.
Watch. Just watch.
Still no cars. Car going the opposite direction. 2 cars going the opposite direction. Still no cars.
I'm about to turn in to go to my yard.
Still no cars.
Right? Now watch when I'm about to hit the door. Watch this shit. Going into my gate. But who do we have here? A bunch of cars, like I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's a busy interstate over here.
7, 8.
Of something that we all experience, this Truman Show stuff.
Y'all
I want to say his timing with the lights are good. He's, you know, content maybe. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. That one was weird regardless. There we go.
New York about to illegally vote for Zoran Mamdani 6 times. Yeah. 6.
So you don't want my ID? How do you know it's me then?
We can look it up by menu.
I could just give you a fake name.
We can give you up by menu.
Signature, we check signatures.
Yeah, we're not,
So if you don't check,
not supposed to give you ID.
But if you don't check ID, how are you gonna know this is our signature?
Manual entry. No worries.
We had the signature on file.
Oh,
Show him when he signs. When he signs.
First 3 letters of your last name?
You got it, right?
First 3 letters of your last name?
Yeah, I gave you my ID. Why don't you use it?
Just first 3 letters of your last name, sir.
Shit, you guys making this difficult.
We're not making it difficult.
Is he giving you his ID to look at?
Yeah, I gave it to him.
Okay,
so you
give
can
it
use
to him.
So you
Give
can
it.
use
We're not supposed to ask.
We're not supposed
But
to
I'm giving it to
I
you
know.
so that it's easy
You're
for you
absolutely
to.
right. You're absolutely
Because
right.
I could be somebody who's just pretending to be somebody.
You're absolutely right.
I don't think
But
you want me
we're
to
not
pretend.
supposed to ask.
It
We're
doesn't
not supposed
matter.
to ask for identification.
How do you know it's the right person?
We have a signature on file.
I get it, but if I'm giving you my ID, it's so that you can verify for sure it's me.
I found him by his date of birth.
Who? Oh, you found him?
Yeah, by his date of birth.
That was on that table. I'm here now with this gentleman.
Start over. Go to manual entry. Put in his birthday. That's how I found him.
Put in his date of birth.
Just trying to make it easy for you guys.
I understand. We were told.
I don't care what you were told. I'm making it easier for you guys. But I'm giving you guys my
If
ID.
you
So
put it in front of my face, I'm gonna take
I'm not gonna.
it.
Obviously, I'm not gonna do that. I'm telling you. Do you need my ID? Here's my ID. Take it. Use it. That's what it's for. Identification. To identify who I am. If I'm the right person or not.
Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. 8114.
Y'all, so I'm out here doing this at Well House over here, and it's so cold. Let me show y'all. So I got this heater cranker right here. Look at this little mouse. He came in here. It's so cold outside. Look at him.
At least he's not afraid of
Okay,
it.
little guy, come over here to the warm side.
Aww.
Oh, where you going, dude? Where you going? I got my little mouse friend. My little mouse friend.
I'm sorry you're a wild mouse. I know, I'm trying to keep you warm. I got the heater going. Y'all look at him.
He's just hanging out. That's so funny.
He's like, please take me home. Just me and my little friend in here. Just doing our little thing by the heater. Oh, look at it. Oh.
Oh my god.
I know, I want to take you home. You want to come home with me? Should I take him home? We need a mouse in the house. A house mouse? Oh, he's so grateful right now.
Why you never celebrate too soon. A couple thought they hit the jackpot when the man managed to pull a gold bar from a challenge box. They were mid-celebration when a guard quickly stepped in, accusing him of breaking the rules by touching the glass. But he didn't cheat. To prove it, he gave it another shot. The first try, a total struggle. He was worn out. Then on his second attempt, he gave it everything and actually pulled it out again. But instead of a reward, they handed him $20. Turns out the game was never meant to be beaten. This is why you never celebrate too soon. A couple thought
Can they do that just because they were never planned on being beaten? But I feel like that's fraud. Can they do? Is the gold bar real? Because he could just yeah, no. Yeah, I don't like you would think they can't do that. That would be fraud.
What do you do? I work security for Oak Ridge. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, and I knew of Oak Ridge. You know, I didn't realize how close I was going to live to it. And I said, oh, what kind of things are you securing over there? He goes, from what comes out of portals or something like that. And I was like,
really?
This guy has no idea who I am.
Right.
I didn't tell him what I do for a living, nothing. And what the heck, you know? And I'm like, he drank too much.
Right.
He's drinking. He's
Oh,
drunk.
boy.
He doesn't know what he's saying right now. So a few months goes by, actually more than a few months. It was October. And one of the people from that cookout had a birthday party, invited me and my wife and family. So we go to this restaurant. He was there again. And he's getting ready to go downstairs to get some drinks. And I just kind of, like from a distance from across the room, just trying to be chill with it. I said, hey man, what you said on 4th of July about portals and stuff, you're just kidding, right? He's like, oh, he goes, oh no, I was serious. And then his wife goes, oh no, he's serious. And I was like, oh, what? And then
kind of what we've been saying.
Everything came off the rails then, because I was like, okay, guys, I'm weird and I'm into this stuff. We need to talk. He said that through his orientation, he was told that in recent history, which in 2019, there was an article published out of Oak Ridge. The scientists literally said experiments with this was that they were looking for a mirror universe.
Right.
When everybody started throwing their hands up, like, whoa, what the heck? They're like, oh, we were just kidding. And it's like, you're scientists. You're not funny. And the jokes don't exist in your world.
Said some pretty crazy
stuff.
Yeah.
So he said that apparently they were successful in opening a portal, and a sound came through that was so terrifying that it left everybody in the room running for their life. Like they were terrified. Wow. Like something physical came through, wasn't told to him as far as I'm concerned, but it was a sound, which is crazy. It's crazy they opened a portal and then that a sound came through. So fast forward, and one of his coworkers owns a gun range. And so his coworker reached out to me and said, hey, you know, so-and-so says that we should get dinner sometime. I'm like, cool. I'm about networking.
Yeah.
I go have dinner with him. We realized that we didn't totally understand why he even suggested we get together, you know? Dinner's over. We go outside. We're standing on the sidewalk, just kind of small talk before we part ways. We finally got around to the point of talking about what he does for a living, which he's a coworker. He does security there too. And we were talking, and he goes, and portals that open up in the same vein. And I was like, I wasn't going to say anything.
Right.
But he told me the same thing. Are you serious? And he's like, that's what we were told. Their training lasts months to secure that facility. They only hire people top level that have real experience in killing people with precision.
Me and my wife had just put, well, during the summertime, going into the winter, we always feed our deer. It's just something that we do. And when it come time, that week we had just stocked the blind, because I always put, 4 or 5 50-pound bags, apple, corn, peanut butter and stuff. I put it in the blind. And a couple days prior, the week prior to that, we started noticing the food disappearing. Food that would normally last 4, 5, 6 days, sometimes a week, was disappearing pretty much overnight. So that day that she worked at Royal King, I bought the stuff from there. We come back, we took it up on the hill, we stocked it, and I told her, I said, instead of, and another thing too to add to it is I was always off the hill at 4:30 on the dot. Never, it was religiously, because I wanted the scent to die down so the deer would come through and they wouldn't be disturbed. So that day we went up there, and when we finished, I said, you know what, let's just set up here and see if we can see maybe another bear's moved in, because she killed a bear about 3 days before that. So we sit down, we sit in the ground blind. I'm still adjusting all my stuff. She's sitting right here beside me. She said it was about 20 minutes. She reached over and grabbed this arm. We're on a bench. And she grabbed my arm. She said, oh my God, there he is. And you got to think, I'm still not looking. So I'm down here. And I'm like, a bear? What? And she said, Bigfoot. And I was like, shut up. There ain't no, I didn't believe her. There ain't no Bigfoot. She said, I swear to God, hun, look. And when I raised up, probably 30, 35 yards from me, first of all, I seen something I never believed in, number one. He was just so massive. And he had a distinctive, the distinctive thing about him was he had blonde under his eyes. And he was standing looking at us behind a tree. And when I snapped the picture of him, he's already turned. He's walking. So he walks back down over into the laurel thicket. And when he gets down to the laurel thicket, he lets out like a woo back at us. And you could feel it. It was like, best way to explain it is if you took like a balloon and you rubbed on your hair, and all your hair stands up. That's what it felt like. It felt like there was static all around us. And yeah, it was crazy. Like I told the news, I said, it was one thing to see one. It's a whole different thing to watch one walk off. And the closest thing that I've seen on the internet of the way it walked would have to be the Patterson-Gimlin film. That is the only one, because he went from standing erect to almost like hunched over like an old man. Like he could go to all fours like a silverback. That's what it reminded me of. It looked like he could go to all fours if he had to run faster. He was just so big. The closest thing to it is a silverback gorilla. I mean, that's the only way I can explain it. Big, massive cone head. The only difference is if you would take the anatomy of a human and put in the torso and legs straight, make them longer, that's what it looked like. And it didn't have the protruding brow like everybody says. This one kind of, it had hair all over its face. It just had blonde hair under its eyes.
Weird.
Me and my wife had just put
Creature called the Kakamora. This thing is like a Bigfoot creature that also lives in the Solomon Islands. The theory is there's multiple hybrid human things that live in these islands, but the Kakamora, it's like a 4 to 5 foot Bigfoot, and it goes in and kidnaps children and eats them.
That is terrifying. I'm just imagining this like dense little buff guy
like the Tasmanian devil.
grabbing kids.
But supposedly their language is like this cackling.
Stop.
The villagers all around the Solomon Islands talk about how they hear them in the woods at night gather together, and they cackle talk and even sing songs in their cackling. But
Give me your best cackle. Dude, that's just in the middle of the night. Just
Oh my gosh, you guys.
But they're pretty unintelligent. They steal food as well, like from their fruit trees.
Yeah.
But they don't even know how to make fire. But they're intelligent enough to come in and steal fire from villages and bring it back to where they
You're
are.
like, ow, 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 ow.
I got it.
There's this.
That whole story was creepy. Their imitations were hilarious.
Yo, what the fuck? I know them drugs. I got the. Oh, I got wearing the same clothes. Oh, you been recording? No, nigga. I even seen the stain in them motherfuckers. I'm gonna to y'all. I swear to God, these. Okay. I need proof, bro. Cause them the same drugs. These not the same drugs. Them the same drugs. All week.
2, make sure you get the draws. 3, fuck out of here. 4,
Why am I recording?
brand new pack. 5, I mean, because they trying to say I'm dirty at work. The fuck out of here. They say I'm wearing the same drawers. Make sure you get this shit. Fuck out. Hey, man, it's your fucking fault because I fucking told you buy me the variety pack. Or some dumb shit.
Oh my gosh, I like actually felt bad for him. Like he was crying. But really, there are people who buy multiples of everything. I mean, I'm looking in my closet right now. I'm bad for that, but at the same time, if I see something I like, I buy a minimum of 2. So I have multiples of the same sweater, shirt, lots of the same sweater because, hey, I like it. And yeah, I come on. Do you buy only one if you find something you like, or do you buy multiples? I buy multiples. All right, you guys, I am going to end it there. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. Again, leave it in the comments. I will meet you guys there after the video. I just want to say thank you to everybody. Do not forget to question everything. And until next time, stay safe.